We have no idea what we're doing. Hey guys. Oh, hi. What's going on? It's week 8 of KUAM Pigskin Pick'ems, our highly professional team over here. We're joined by Jason Salas.
Hello.
Freshly shaven Jason Salas, Ken Nicholas, Mariah, and I'm Andy. Let's go ahead and go over our winners, Ken, from week 7.
Sure. Week 7 was a lot better than the previous weeks. Congratulations to Anthony Tudela. He got 14 games.
It's only one wrong?
Right.
Were there only 15 this week? Or 14?
I think there were 16 games, right?
Full slate.
Was it a full slate? What
Yeah.
happened to the bye weeks?
Oh, no, wait. No, the Texans had the week off, I believe.
Oh, okay, so he missed one. But,
Good stuff.
Yeah, he was the winner. Come stop by KUM to pick up your prize. And the other winner, the random prize winner, is Chandler Juego? Juego?
Juego is en fuego.
Nice.
Thank you.
So he got 11 right, but he's a random winner, so you can stop by KUM as well to pick up your prize.
So I think
we else got 11 wins.
Yeah.
In this room.
Yeah, who did? Ken?
I don't know. It was me.
Oh, because I thought you got 11 wins a few weeks ago when you actually only got like 9. But now, this time, he legit got 11 wins.
I was in double digits for what it's worth.
It was
Pressing save makes a difference.
It was a much better... Yeah, that helps a lot. By the way, if you're making your picks, best way to actually do well is to save them.
So it's at the
or
top
make
and
them
the bottom.
yeah.
Save your picks top and bottom.
So a much better week for everybody. I think we're starting to get a better feel of what teams are going to show up, what teams are playing well, which teams are in the dumpster. And so teams that are, were playing well, not doing so well, or teams that were projected to do well. And then you've got, like... Aaron Rodgers getting hurt. That's a huge blow to Green Bay. I think their playoff chances have tanked. Nothing against Hundley. It's just he's not Aaron Rodgers.
And they're really not using his arm. They're really playing him conservatively.
How long is he out for?
Season. Maybe come back by playoffs if they do make it.
They're saying he might throw just in practice by the end of the season.
But I mean, if that were me, I would just, all right, never mind. We don't want to risk that injury coming back, so just sit him for the season. Call this one, it's a throwaway season, which you hate to do.
May I ask, have any of you ever broken your collarbone? Or know someone who has?
No.
I know it's very, very painful.
That's got to be extremely painful.
You're very immobile.
With all the athletic stuff that I do, I've never... you don't break a bone doing this.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The Xbox controller really requires dexterity beyond belief.
So much better week for everybody, but I have a beef. I want to bring something up to the commissioner of the board, Ken. I don't know who's running any kind of funny business back there, if it's the Russians hacking the system or something, but last week I was ahead of Mariah in the standings overall, and we had the same week. We got 10 right. And on the weekly standings, it shows she's 40th, I'm like 31st. But in the overall standings, she is ahead of me. Explain yourself, Nicholas!
No, I did not know. I got to see what it was like the week before, because maybe she was a lot higher on the tiebreakers.
Are you deducting points from me or something just because I give you attitude? Is that what it is?
Would it not be tiebreakers between the team and then after that, points scored or points against?
I don't know.
But that's a good point. So let me go find the ruling. And I will take care
We're going to consult the International Commission on Pick'ems.
Next week we'll have that.
After everybody finishes laughing at Andy first.
Everybody laughing. Well, she's laughing at me.
That's every day.
So, once again, I feel like we've done this before. The lead scorer in KUAM is this girl right here.
Very nice.
Wait, how many did you get right this week?
10.
Ooh.
You won the week.
Yeah,
But she's 32nd overall.
Okay, this is crazy. So Andy bases his whole picking mentality on how the Patriots are doing and how all the other teams fare in relation to the Patriots. That's cool. Me, I tend to go into the stats. Ken is a little bit more on the analytical side. Mariah just basically bases her whole picks on how the actual players on the rosters, what their connection is to 90s Nick Jr. cartoons.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's working.
Yeah, and it works.
And I know, Mariah, you said, I don't want to gloat, I don't want to brag because it was just that 1 week, you don't know. But you've won, I think, 3 weeks in a row as far as KUAM goes. You've been tops on the KUAM list, so you going to let us have it?
Crack a smile.
You're like the Golden State Warriors of Pigskin Pick'ems right now.
Yeah. Right? So everybody's just gunning for her right now. We're going to have to build a super team.
Yeah.
But I feel like, of course, is some kind of conspiracy.
Maybe to be on the outside sometimes good.
Right? Because you don't overthink it. you know, when you overthink something, you're like,
Yeah, just
okay,
go with
this
your
guy,
gut.
she's going with the gut, like, oh, this character from this TV show like that team, or this show was based here, or this actor that I like, this is his favorite team, so whatever, it's working.
Nick Jonas said he likes so-and-so.
His cousin was on the blacklist.
Grant
And
Gustin likes.
Hey, Lori from Spokane. Hi, Lori from
Hey,
Spokane, Washington. Hello.
Can I mention something? You were mentioning that, you know, we're getting a really good feel of like how teams are kind of like separating themselves from the pack. No offense to Green Bay.
Right.
But it really does show that way in how our Pigskin Pickens community is really starting to. I mean, there's huge disparities in every single game. It's like 70-30, 86-14, 93-7, and everything like that.
Well, because the people that are playing Pick'ems, you guys are smart. You know what's up. You follow football, except for Mariah. I have to read the scores to her when we come in.
Yeah,
like, this team won. She's like, oh, okay, cool.
The weekend, I don't know.
Yeah. So you guys are smart. You know your stuff. Injuries obviously play a big part of it. And then there's those teams that probably will never win a game again. Cleveland, I'm looking at you. San Fran, man, I don't know.
I'm getting there.
What is up with the Falcons?
I
A
don't
team
know.
with that much firepower.
It shows how much other teams wanted to get Shanahan and how important he was to that franchise, being their offensive coordinator last year, taking them to the Super Bowl. Matt Ryan winning MVP. Now that he's gone, you see how important a guy like that is to the team.
Can I make a counter argument though? Because Shanahan, he's a genius in his own right. The guy they brought in, Steve Sarkisian, is widely known as an offensive savant. Maybe not a genius. You know, I mean, to put those two together, I mean that's very good company. But Steve Sarkisian is not a pushover. He knows offense.
Isn't he the one that was like showing up drunk to meetings and
when he was at USC? Yeah.
USC, yeah, okay.
But I mean, you know, he's coached at USC, he's coached at Alabama, he's coached at UW, and everything like that. I mean, the guy knows how to put points on the board, and that's
Not
why
this year.
It has just not translated.
You got Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, and Freeman out there, and you can't put up more than 7 points against one of the worst defenses in the league, New England. I'm looking at you. Sorry, boys. That's terrible. I mean, when you got those weapons, Julio Jones is a beast. Yeah. And for him not to get 5 touchdowns every game is just ridiculous.
Yeah. That one touchdown that he did get, that fade in the corner, absolutely
Oh, he ripped it out of
brutalized.
Butler's hands.
Yeah.
The Butler had it like, hey, I got an interception. Nope. So that was fun to watch, man. But the Patriots did win the rematch. For those of you that were doubting them, I watched it.
Nice colors you're wearing, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Yeah.
These colors?
Yeah.
Don't objectify me, okay, because of my Patriots shirt. I'm a human being with feelings.
Who do you guys got in the Falcons game, though?
This week, Falcons. I got the Falcons.
Okay, and then against the Jets, now you can say.
Yeah. Well, no, the Jets, they're playing way better than anybody thought they would be this year. I just think after that New England performance, they're going to rework some things, and I think they're going to get back on track to where they left off last year in the regular season. And I think they're going to go into New York kind of pissed off, a little chip on their shoulder with all the talk like their offense sucks, they can't do it anymore, or they lost it, Super Bowl hangover. And I think they're going to go into New York and get it done. But don't sleep on New York. They're actually playing well this year, as much as I hate to say that. The Jets, I hate them. Sorry, I just get passionate about these things.
Anger much?
Another thing I wanted to talk about over the week, you don't hear a lot about the big uglies, the offensive linemen, unless they do something wrong. They get busted for a holding call, or they give up a sack, missed protection. But one guy, Hall of Famer, I'm saying it now, he's going to be a Hall of Famer, playing on one of the worst teams in NFL history, the Browns. Joe Thomas, left tackle for the Browns, played 10,363 consecutive snaps. Didn't miss a single play in his 11-year career, and that came to an end. He tore his triceps. And a guy like that goes out, I mean, just does it day in, day out, never misses a play. To see him go down like that on a franchise that has just gone down the toilet the past 10, 15 years.
And he's stuck with him the whole time. He has never disparaged his club.
Yeah, he's just one of those guys, hey, man, we lose, but I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to play. So it sucks to see a guy like that that's such a professional get injured like that. So he's going to be out for the rest of the year. And an 11-year career as an NFL left tackle takes a toll on your body. And so now, he's going to contemplate his future. And, hey, should he retire? Should he call it quits? Should Zach Banner take over for him? What's up, Zach?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just,
one of those
he may
get some snaps. And,
He may. I'm not sure his status. Haven't heard much from him. He's usually pretty active on Twitter, but haven't seen anything about him playing or anything.
No, and it's a known fact that your left tackle is in terms of earnings, the most valuable guy on your team after the quarterback because he is the guy that watches the quarterback's blind side.
The blind side. That's what it's all about. So that was a crazy week in football. Everybody did well. Congratulations to those of you that did well out there. Now let's go ahead and look forward to some of the other games we've got going on. We just talked about the Falcons-Jets. What games do we have on KUAM, Jason?
The Thursday night game is going to be... That is the Dolphins and the Ravens. So we got that for you on Friday starting at 10:30 in the morning on KUAM TV 11.
Dolphins losing.
Tough call.
Yeah, losing Cutler. Yeah, that's kind of a big thing for them, but I got the Ravens on that one. It's in Baltimore. I think they're going to do it. They're kind of quietly going about their thing. They've got, 3 wins now? I mean, they're not...
3 and 4, yep.
They're not lighting the league up, but I think they're quietly going about it. Flacco doesn't have a whole lot of people to throw to, but they're starting to get it done. So I've got them beating Miami.
Yeah, Baltimore's a tough place to play, too.
Yeah,
it's a really, really aggressive crowd. It's cold. Basically the opposite of Miami.
Right. Ken, who you got?
I got a new picking strategy, and I'm going with the Dolphins.
What's your strategy?
Worked for me last week. I pick whatever my uncle's favorite teams are, and my uncle's favorite team is the Dolphins.
There you go. Fins up, Uncle
Frank.
Fins up, Uncle Frank. I got this game here. I was looking at this. Texans, Seahawks. I'm picking Houston to go into Seattle. 12th man and all that, and I think Houston's going to get the win.
I struggle with this one, too.
I did. I struggled with it for a little bit.
Okay, because Legion of Boom is certainly not what they were 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Three years ago, I would have never picked against Seattle at home. But now, the way Deshaun Watson and that Houston team is playing with their defense, their offense, Deshaun Watson, I think, has second or third most touchdowns in the league this year.
He was leading it.
Yeah, until Carson Wentz.
Until Carson Wentz went nuclear.
So I've got Houston going into Seattle and getting the win. Sorry, Seahawks fans. I know 12th man and all that. You guys are going to probably let me hear about it. But I got Houston getting the win. What about you?
I stuck with Seattle. It's as much as I know Deshaun Watson's probably going to have a huge game.
No.
With that depleted defense, they're not what they once were and everything like that. I think Seattle's just got way too much going for it.
Yeah, and defense is okay. The Legion of Boom, they kind of slipped a little bit. They got some major injuries. Some guys are out. But the offense just is not clicking. They're not putting the points up that you would expect, Get out to a lead, and then the defense can really just pin their ears back and get after it. I just don't see that. And so,
but also, I don't think the Texans' defense is anywhere where it should be. Obviously, they lose J.J. Watt. They lose Brian Cushing. Clowney can't do everything.
Yeah. I think they're...
As much as I would like to see him do everything, because that's the man right there.
Yeah. A couple other games we want to run after here. Cowboys-Redskins, big NFC East matchup. Both of these teams kind of struggling a little bit. Dallas, after their huge season last year, stumbling a little bit this year. And the whole thing with Zeke and the suspension, it's upheld, no, it's appealed, it's revoked, it's upheld. He's going to play, and when he plays, he's kind of pissed off. He's running like a man on a mission.
They scored 40 points on the 49ers in the Bay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Zeke had 3 and Dak Prescott had 3.
Yeah. So that's a good matchup. I've got the Cowboys getting the win over the Redskins.
Yeah.
60%. You got them.
Yeah.
I got
Cowboys, yeah.
Okay. Pick somebody else, because I don't want you guys to beat me. Another good matchup, Broncos-Chiefs. Both teams, the Chiefs started 5-0. Now they've lost, 2 in a row? Yep. The Broncos' offense, non-existent. Sorry, Mariah. They've lost 3 in a row with that Super Bowl caliber defense. I've got the Chiefs getting that win.
Yeah, Mariah, I think you tweeted or you put on Snapchat or Instagram, you put Trevor Siemian #future husband, right?
No.
God, jeez, and don't put her business all out in the streets.
The Northwestern kid.
She's
really
just
smart
an admirer of Trevor Siemian.
I have other actors.
Okay, so you're fangirl, but not future husband status. Yeah.
She's an admirer of him.
It's nothing serious.
Purely physical. it's purely physical. It has absolutely nothing to do with football because he is not good.
No commitment involved.
Ooh.
There was a commercial though before one of the games, a sprint commercial. I was like,
He was on a sprint commercial?
Yeah.
He better get those advertising deals because his football career ain't going to last that long.
Snaps!
But I think I have the Chiefs for that one, I think. Or no, I forgot.
I've got the Chiefs as well going into one of, if not the loudest stadiums in the league. I think Kansas City. Yeah, they've stumbled a little bit. Alex Smith, not sure. Well, he's out, so they've got what's his face, the dude from The Thing, the guy in the stuff in The Thing that's playing. You know, the guy, the backup.
Oh yeah, the backup.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a backup. Trevor Siemian, he's playing like he's a third stringer. So I got the Chiefs.
They've also got Kareem Hunt.
This is true.
They've also got Tyreek Hill.
Kareem Hunt leading the league in rushing.
Yeah,
Tyreek Hill. Jeez, get that guy anywhere near open space and he's gone.
Give that guy like 2 feet of clearance and watch him take off.
So those are some of the matchups we're looking at this week. None of the other ones really jumped out at me. Anything you guys see that's like, ooh, can't wait for that game?
I don't know.
Colts and the Bengals was a tough pick. That's kind of hard to go. Even though 79% of the people went with the Bengals, I think they're just. I mean, Colts are 2-5. Bengals are 2-4. They're playing in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Bengals are not a lock.
No.
At that game. They could blow that.
Yeah, we've seen every team blow leads, games that they should have won this year.
Yeah.
So that's the NFL. And there's been a lot of bad football. Let's be real.
Yeah.
This season, I mean, last year I think it was every Thursday night game I watched, it was a blowout. It was boring. I don't want to see a game that's 40-7. I want to see a game that goes down to the last second. Yeah. But this year, okay, the blowouts and all that last year. This year, I don't know. It just seems like there's bad football. Yeah. You think that's what the CBA, the bargaining agreement, where players, we don't get to practice as much, not as much, physical pad practice, or is it just teams are like, man, or whatever?
Just being more careful during practice?
Yeah. Don't hit anybody, okay? It's the NFL. But so those are some of the games we're watching. Again, thank you guys for playing along at home. KUAM Pigskin Pick'ems. That is bald-headed Jason Salas.
Thank
That
you.
is Ken Nicholas. Mariah, I'm bald-headed Andy Wheeler. Not really voluntary. It's just a thing. So, again, make your picks. Save them every week. You could win a prize. And every Wednesday at 11 o'clock, we go live here now on Facebook. Make sure you tune in and let us know what you think. So we'll see you next week, guys.